G'day wizards, Wolf Deathcaster here. Picking up where we left off last time, we just finished Unicorn Way. And we're heading into the Enrolment.
My apologies for the excitement, young wizard. There are forces at work, making things disorderly. Welcome now to the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts, young wizard. Now, on to your enrollment. There are 7 magic instructors here in Ravenwood. You should visit each of them to get to know them better. You can use your compass to find the Ravenwood Tunnel. The main schoolhouses are there circling the great tree, Bartleby. Return to me when you're finished.
Alright, so we're going to head to Ravenwood, which is where all the schools are located. Now before we go too far, just a little bit on this wand that I'm using, the Ascendant Staff. I didn't go through too much detail in my last video. That's found in both the Crown Shop, but it can also be farmed by versing Gertok Firebender in the Great Spire in Dragonspire. He's one of the bosses there, one of the first bosses you'll encounter. I ended up buying it because I farmed that place for weeks and I still didn't obtain it. The School of Balance is all about casting lots and lots of different unique blades. A really good supporting school.
Jolly good to meet you, new student. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Arthur Weathersfield. I'm originally from Marleybone, which is a much different world than this. As a lad, I was always interested in magic, but they don't practice magic in Marleybone. When I got older, I spent many years studying here in Ravenwood. But for the past 10 years, I've been in Crocotopia. I came back to train students in a form of magic called sorcery that deals with the balance of all things. It is more advanced than the other schools and harder to master, but its power is unbelievable. Come by later if you want to learn more. Cheers!
There are 7 schools of magic, and here we'll just go through each of the different schools, talking to the different teachers. The School of Death is all about the life-draining spells that heal you while attacking them.
Have you come looking for the Death School? Well, you found where it used to be. This gaping chasm is all that is left after it was torn from Ravenwood. It is said that Malistaire, the Death Professor, caused it to disappear. I'm not sure what happened to the school, but you'll find many rumors around town about it. Oh, I'm Malorn Ashthorn. I don't mean to boast, but I used to be one of Malistaire's top students. Now, I'm about all that's left, so I try to teach the new students. So if you want, I can teach you some death spells or necromancy. If you're up for it, stop by any time.
So in the spell list for Death School is a spell called Faint, and that's a really useful one to pick up regardless of what your school is. And that boosts all damage by 70%, but it also puts a 30% trap on yourself. School of Fire is all about damage over time spells and high attacks.
Hello. Welcome to the School of Fire. I'm Madame Falmea. Ah, yes. You're a new student here. You definitely have that spark about you. Here, I instruct students how to be powerful pyromancers, but fire can be quite dangerous. We must not be rash, lest we destroy that which we mean to achieve. Come see me after you have finished your tour. I'm always up for fanning the flames so students can learn more about pyromancy.
So this is a fire professor, and this is where I'll get all my fire spells. Now the next school is Ice, and if you train up in Ice you can learn a really good spell called Tower Shield, and that will block 50% of the next incoming damage attack.
Welcome, dear. I am Lydia Greyrose, your ice magic professor. Ice magic, or thaumaturgy, is not for the impatient or flighty. My goodness, no. You'll need to study hard to learn ice magic, but I'm sure you will be great at it. And I'll always offer a hand if you need it. Come see me later when you are ready to begin your lessons. You have much to learn from ice.
So Ice is a very tanky school. It has a lot of different shields in its arsenal, and also has one of the highest resists. So next on the list is Storm. Storm is probably one of the hardest hitting schools, with the highest damage and highest critical rating in the game, but they've got very low health.
Ah, a new student! Welcome to the School of Storm, also known as Divination. For those who have chosen to master this magic are known as Diviners. I am Professor Halston Baelstrom, Master Inventor. Oh yes, and Professor of Storm Magic. Who can master the power of the Storm Lords in the seas? Anyone who could harness their creativity. You look like a smart one. Check back when you're ready to start learning how to release your inner thunder!
So the next school we're going to head to is the Life School. And Life's really good to train up to Satyr, so you've got just a solid heal for whenever you're questing. So Life School gets, as you would expect from the name, quite a lot of different heal spells. They don't... It takes a while until they end up getting their attack all spell.
Welcome, my dear young wizard. I am Mulinda Wu, professor of the School of Life. This school celebrates the living, evergreen power of creation and vitality. If you listen carefully to your surroundings, you'll hear life magic all around. Just a few notes can lift one's troubles, purify one's spirit, and restore life. Soon I will teach you how. Come visit me when you're ready to learn more.
Next school we're going to visit is the School of Myth. And Myth is all about the minions. A lot of their spells are centered on the Greek mythology, like Cyclops, Medusa.
Let me guess. Another conjurer want to be taking the Ravenwood tour? How quaint.
Professor Drake shakes his head in frustration.
I wish they would send us some adept pupils for once. Well, if you wish to attempt to learn some myth spells, come back later and I will see how well you pay attention. Now, leave me alone.
So as I said before, it doesn't really matter which school you decide to pick. Training up Ice to Tower, Shield, Death to Faint, and Life to Satyr is always a good choice. I wouldn't necessarily focus on the whole secondary school aspect of the game, just those sort of spells. And if you're more of an assist, like to play assist, Balance also gets weakness, which reduces damage by 25%. Just go back to Merle Ambrose and that will be that area complete.
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are held. I hope you liked all the Ravenwood instructors. If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, There have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle. So, as a reward for your visiting all the instructors, here is a new spell card. Don't forget to add it to your deck. Oh, goodness, you've only just enrolled, and you're fast becoming one of our brightest students, young wizard. Dark times call for exceptional people, and I sense you're one of the best. Would you do another favor for me? You've demonstrated you're capable and unafraid. Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town needs help. I'd like to see what you can do. Go through the shopping district and look for the Old Town gate. Show Muldoon this letter, or else he won't let you pass.
And Fireblade. Each school will get a blade, but they'll get it at different points in the game. And your blades are really important for making those big hits. So that was just a short episode today, but as a bonus, I'm just going to attach... So that was just a small episode today, but as a bonus, I'm attaching just a fun little housing castle tour. So this house was done by Tavia Raventhorn. And it begins like this. Okay, before we go any further, you need to stick close by me. You'll be in real danger. I have a werewolf problem. I do keep them caged, but there are thick woods all around us, and they are likely to escape into them. And chase the locals. Okay, we go there now. Follow me closely. And I'm joined on this little quest by Jeremy Firestaff. Let's first go and check if they're still there. Follow closely. Do everything I say. Oh no. Hear that? They're gone. They're all around us. Werewolves. If you value your life, run. Follow me, quickly. This way. They're getting closer. Through the green portal. Quickly. So it's just a fun little way of doing your houses instead of letting people explore, lead them on a guided tour. So I thought that was very well done. So that's the end of that episode. But once again, I'd like to say thank you to Tavia Raventhorn for taking us on that little tour, and for Jeremy Firestar for being dinner. Well, that's the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you press that notifications button so you don't miss any of my episodes. Until next time, bye bye.